you?
Awesome.
Hi. How are you? What's going on? Hi, Mac. I am talking to somebody. I feel like she's talking to me. Yeah, my name's Joel. That's my name. People always ask me that. These are my real teeth. People usually ask me that too. So I just like to get those big questions out of the way. You guys hear me?
Yep.
It was really an interesting process to write this book. It came at a really strange time in my life. I was really an emotional year to be going through a divorce and learning how to be a single mom and making a record and writing a book all at the same time. But it was a really great process for me. And I basically wrote it because people often ask me, how do you go from your background to being where you are now? And the truth is, it is something I tried to put a lot of thought into along the way. It didn't cause me to avoid a lot of mistakes, but I was trying to be thoughtful at least about it. I moved out when I was pretty young. I was 15. My parents were singers in Alaska. They sang in hotels for tourists. So about age 5, I started getting on stage and singing for people and yodeling. And then when my mom left us at 8, my dad moved us to the ranch in Homer, Alaska, to the homestead that he was raised on. My family were immigrants. They came from Switzerland. They were living in Germany just before the Second World War. And there was this group of artists of all disciplines, painters, singers, philosophers, and they decided they wanted to try and escape the war and form an artistic colony in a free country. And they heard that in Alaska they would give you land if you just promised not to die for the winter. So they sent a scout ahead named Yule, and he hopped away stowed away on a warship and was discovered but given safe passage, and made it up to Alaska and hiked over the glaciers with a ladder on his back, and he'd put the ladder across crevices in the ice and then walk across it and keep going. And it took him 2 years, but he found a place in Homer, and he sent word back to everybody in Europe that they could come over, but people had problems getting passports, so they'd already scattered, except for one woman. Her name was Ruth, and she really wanted to have children in a free country. So she gave up her dreams of singing and of being an opera singer and decided to have children in this free country and marry a man that she hardly knew. And they had 8 children on this homestead before it was a state. It was no electricity, no roads. It was horse and wagon to town. It was clearing meadows by hand. Really rigorous living. And that was sort of the spirit that I was raised within. I moved back to that homestead and lived in a saddle barn, which I get to tell my son, which is kind of cool. Like, I was raised in a barn. I'm like, candy literal. You so much. It was a beautiful place to be raised. It was really an incredible experience. It was, and then my grandmother taught all of her children to sing. She was really an accomplished poet. Actually won some awards as a poet, as a writer, and as a writer. And my grandfather actually went on to become a state senator and helped sign and draft the Alaska Constitution. And so all my aunts and uncles are very talented. They really are very musical, all sing very well. But my dad sort of picked up where he left off, where his mom left off, and was the one that kind of became a professional musician, and he made several records and was going to try and go national when my mom left. And so when that happened, he gave up his dreams of being a large, nationwide musician, and he moved us back to the homestead, and he taught me and my brothers to sing. And I sort of stayed with it, and I guess I picked up where my dad left off. And my grandmother did live to see me become successful, which was an amazing thing. She took me aside with tears in her eyes and said it was worth it to give up her dreams to see them come true for me. It's so incredible, the sacrifice. So in the book I talk a lot about that and about Alaska and how as a young girl that was raised in an abusive home, I didn't have a lot going for me. I didn't have a lot of self-confidence or a really tremendous sense of self-worth. But the women and the spirit of Alaska that I